Jersey, and Juan, a hometown hero from Virginia, my boy. And even though I think Juan's gonna win, I'm gonna pick him. He's from my hometown. He's from Fairfax, and it's gonna be a sick matchup. So, you want to take that side, Bruce?
Oh, indeed, indeed. What are our colors here?
I think that Kreegan's in the blue and red. Is that right? Kreegan starting things off here, pressing up into the box.
Who do we have here?
Juan.
Juan?
Kreegan already on the attack, cuts it back. There it is.
No way.
Goal number 1. Kreegan takes it home in the 2nd minute. The score is 1-0.
Juan trying to come back in this one now. He will be the teal. Playing it up towards midfield. Both players using Barcelona as usual. Trying to fit something into Eto. Eto with the run to the goal line, but he just cannot get to it. Philippe grabbing that one back. And he will start to move it upfield. Towards the goal. Great through ball, possibly offsides. Keeper's going to get it first. And I wasn't watching, but Juan just scored his own goal. 1-1 now. Gonna have Philippe with the ball. Kreegan trying to make his way upfield, passing to Ronaldinho on the outside, using it as a winger. Eto there up front to receive. I believe that's Messi making a run, possibly. Cannot see. Goal kick out. Kreegan playing some cautious ball right now, playing it back, using his supporting defense. Great steal there, moving it back to the other side. Now to Henry. One up top. Turiella trying to make something happen, but he just can't, and it will be Eto taking it back for Kreegan. Seeing Henry up to the top of the box. Back and forth, bread and butter pass. They're going to try to make it down. Dump it to the corner. Eto there to receive, deflected off a player, and I believe it will be a throw-in for Kreegan. Ball's played across. The deflection could give him a corner kick. And it will be playing it short. The short corner chipped into the middle. Header out the post. Goalie comes up with it after the save. Great job there by Juan's goalie. A little bit of a scuffle in the box. Unfortunate situation in FIFA. When you do that and your goalie's on the ground, you don't really have the ability to get him back up. So those rebounds are pretty much 100% goals if you got another guy there to complete that process. Juan making his way up to the midfield. Juan is in teal. Kreegan BG in the navy and scarlet colored Barcelona. Grabbing it at midfield with a beautiful through ball right off the bat up to Henry. Not able to get there in time, and it will be played out to the midfield.
Thanks, man. All right, so we're all tied up here, I guess. Bruce, bring me in up to speed. What's been going on?
1-1. Juan, right as you left, came back with a stellar goal as you were walking off stage. Just going in. Clean goal. He got into the box and scored it. It wasn't a cross-in. So that put him up to an even all right now, and we're at the midfield.
Juan representing Team Dignitas. Kreegan from Complexity Los Angeles. I mean, both these guys are real competitive FIFA players. Breaking in the box. Kreegan, can he finish it? Oh, no keeper. Can't get the shot on the target. And it will remain tied in the 23rd minute. This is a contentious FIFA match going on right now. Kreegan launched another ball up there, well placed, but the defender was just there waiting for it, so couldn't get much done. Juan now on the counter attack, gonna try and play the wings. Nice pass to Abidal. Long shot or cross, kicked out of bounds. Ball is back in the hands of Kreegan.
Quick short pass out to the front, making sure Kreegan being a very cautious player, not trying to force anything here, but he knows when to play those through balls. And there's one right there with Henry grabbing, not offsides. You will play to Eto on the other side, but that swing did cause Eto to become offsides, and it will be a kick out of the box.
All right, so Juan kicking it off again. Kreegan gonna catch that long ball, that 50-50 ball that was sort of loitering up in the air. He's looking for the pass. Nice little cross, curves in nicely to his player. I think that might have been Xavi. But now it's gonna be in the hands of Xavi. Plays Eto. Oh, the shot! The goal for Kreegan!
Beautiful
the score is 2-1. Going into the end of the first half, right over to you, Bruce.
That was a great outside of the foot shot by Kreegan. He could have played it right under the right side of the goalie, but he decided to go to the left. Goalie dove to the right. Beautiful job there by Kreegan, reading the goalie. It's going to be Juan now on the offensive. A quick chip to Juan up top, tries to play it to Henri, but he was just covered by Juan. And the ball is deflected out of the box. We're going to see Kreegan gaining control of the ball midfield. Henri with that speed on the run. Can he make it? Great save by the goalie, but the deflection is there. And that's, like I said, after the rebound, if you are there to capitalize, 100% goal every time. Kreegan up by 2.
Kreegan's really separated himself out now in the lead. He's got a little bit of insurance. Nice little cushion in between him and Juan. Juan's playing a good game, though. I mean, I think this could still go either way. Kreegan's just such a fast, torrid pace at scoring goals. Here comes Juan, though, right back on the attack. And we were talking about this earlier, Bruce. That's one of the keys to being a FIFA player, is to be able to launch your attack back straight up right from the game, from the get-go. And Juan did it well there, so I still got faith. Plenty of time left, still the first half.
Let's see if Juan can capitalize on this corner kick. He does move himself in with the short pass. As usual, like I said, the regular corner kick is just going to be pulled off and usually grabbed by the goalie. Almost a flying scissor kick by Henri to the back of the net, just over the top. And we're going to see a goal kick out to the midfield. 50-50 ball, won by Juan. Kreegan trying to get it back, already up by 2. Playing very cautiously on his side. Juan now with the offensive position. Trying to move up with Henri, dumping in the middle from that outside. Good cautious play to the back. Using his supporting defense shot towards the goalie and an easy save.
Yeah, I shot that one straight at the goalie. I don't know whether that was a cross or a shot, but Juan nonetheless, he's doing good. He's getting the ball down in that attacking third, but those final few passes, that last 1-2, the cross across the ball, the goal, the through ball, that's Kreegan's just hitting those perfectly. And Kreegan's pace, like I said, he's just so quick with it, and he's obviously so practiced and trained that he's got his moves down, even especially at the end of the field, where it's the most crucial. But here we see a dangerous ball lobbing over. Oh, the goalie kicks it. He kicks it off the goalie, and Juan will get a slop goal there. Probably should have passed that out instead of trying to kick it up.
Unfortunate for Kreegan on that play.
That could open Juan back in this, Bruce.
Very much so. With Juan now with the momentum, he could have another goal. We saw Kreegan score 2 right away in the beginning. Juan can also do the same. This game can go any way. There's still another half left. Looks like we're going to end this first half at 3-2, unless we get a last stoppage time goal in right about now.
But like I was saying before, we saw Kreegan coming back just after that garbage goal and pressing downfield. He got all the way down on the left flank, tried to cross it in. The defender was there, but good aggression, good intensity from Kreegan. And if he can carry that into the second half of this match, he should have no trouble dismantling Juan a little bit more. 3-2 is the score in favor of Kreegan. He's the one in the red shirt sitting over here. He is wearing the navy and scarlet shirts on the board, in the game, and Teal will be Juan.
Let's see what Juan can do here. He is moving the ball very well between his players, utilizing the whole field instead of trying to force it in the middle with the rest of those Barcelona players on Kreegan's team. Kreegan now gaining possession. Opening up the field, making sure he's not forcing it through. Back to Juan at midfield, and he will play up. Good chip ball to his team. Plays it back, allows his offense to start setting up, and he will go for an offensive attack here. Little too short on the pass. No, Eto grabs at the beginning, and he does get deflected on a bad touch. It will go back out to Kreegan at midfield. Eto with the carry.
Nice, right place at the right time there for Kreegan. Good aggression and intensity there from Juan. Kreegan coming right back at it, though. Dribbles to the top of the box with Eto. No help there as the defenders closed him down. He had no options. And Juan is really looking to get back in this and tie things up here, Bruce. Let's see if he can do it. He's been pushing and pushing and pushing, but you got to maintain possession. And it seems like Kreegan might have a little bit more of that possession that you need so far in this game.
Indeed. Both guys playing well right now, having about the same amount of shots on goal. Kreegan with a few more opportunities inside the box, but he hasn't been able to get the shot off. So his offense is working a little more smoother. He's working those through balls. Like I said, he's not forcing it through. Spreads it to the outsides, decides to bring it in at like the 30, right before the 18, and that's where he starts to make his moves. Do a chip over to Henri, and Henri, now Jose in the box, or Juan in the box rather, trying to get a goal with Henri, but he just can't do it. Picked up by the goalie and booted out to midfield. 50-50 ball goes to Kreegan.
Kreegan lobbing it downfield, long ball forward, and he gets it. The defender had plenty of time to read it, see where it was going, or I guess Juan did, and he was able to capitalize. Juan getting some nice 1-2s back through the midfield. He's got a good pace through the midfield. He doesn't translate it into a quick attack necessarily, and that's what Kreegan seems to be better at doing in the two of them at least. Henry breaking down the wings. Oh, rough hockey check there, and the ball will go back to Kreegan as he intercepts it. Eto's pushing for the goal. Could be a goal. Eto can get the shot off. Oh! He can't turn it back in. So close. No goalie in the net.
Walked it out of bounds.
Couldn't finish it.
Crazy. Thought it was going in. Beautiful saves. Multiple by the goalie. Ball was fumbled in the penalty box, and he just put it right outside. Missed pass, and we will see a throw in for Kreegan. Eto now moving towards the line, and Juan will knock it out. We're going to see a Kreegan corner kick. Let's see if he can utilize this and capitalize on a goal. As I said, those crosses usually go straight towards the goalie. It was a good attempt, though. Sometimes you get that luck shot in, and you're able to get a header or a bicycle on it. Up to Eto now for Juan. Juan with Henry right in the front. Could he capitalize? No, right off the post, and it's going to be still fair play in the game, trying to put it up top. Again, Henry with the cross in, into the keeper's hands. Great try by Eto.
When you're in those one-on-ones, Bruce, the keeper starts to come out. He's closing down your angles. You really have to put it into the sides of the net.
Exactly.
You know, in those extreme far sides. And that's what Juan tried to do, just a couple, millimeter too far on the controller. And he bounced it off the post. Nice try, and good idea. Good ball, good ball he placed over the top to get it to that attacker in the first place. Here we go, Eto on the break. Kreegan plays it forward. Pinto coming out. He steals it back. Open net.
Oh!
Goal for Kreegan.
Not much you can do about that.
4-2 is the score.
Kreegan playing very well now. Able to sit comfortably. Knows he can pack the box and he can just try to get the ball booted out. He doesn't really have to pressure himself to do anything right now. Juan still on his heels a little bit, trying to get 2 more goals back. We saw him get 2 in the beginning, so let's see if he can do it again. Throw in for Kreegan. Quick cross to Henry, almost finds him. Defender in the way to grab the ball and bring it out. See Messi trying to pass it up to Eto. Tourier in the middle of the field to Henry. Back to Eto, almost a beautiful give and go, but they just could not capitalize. Juan grabbing the ball midfield. Up to Deco. Deco's trying to make something happen. Tourier. And back to Kreegan. Great try there by Juan.
Yeah, Juan definitely has a lot of the pieces of this game that you need to be good. Like I said, I think Kreegan just has the whole big picture, a little bit more. He's all those balls that he plays from the midfield forward to those strikers have been very dangerous and very accurate, and that's what's giving him all these chances. And his finishing is also great, so he's putting those goals away. He dribbled the keeper on that last one. 82nd minute, of course, is his best of 3, so even if Kreegan wins this one, we will see a second matchup between the two of them. If Juan wins that one, he will force a third map. If Kreegan wins that one, it is over. But Juan is trying to push it forward in this matchup. Gets an offsides call there, maybe just by a millimeter.
A pretty close offsides call. Yeah, we are going to see just a few minutes left in this half, or in this second half. Juan really needs to start capitalizing. Kreegan with possession again. Great bending ball out to the mid of the box, and it forces the goalie to punch it instead of catch it. If he capitalized with more players in that position, it could have been another goal for Kreegan. Putting it up now, Juan receiving the ball at the top of the field and kicked outside a little too soon. His players will run for the garbage ball. Pushing it out with a bad touch, gives it right to Kreegan, and he will turn on an offensive run now. Another change of possession. It's going to be Juan now. Zambrota on the outside, trying to get across, and he just could not do it. It will be a throw-in.
All right, kind of a dangerous spot for Kreegan here. If he messes this up and gives the ball away, no, he took care of it. But if you mess it up and give the ball away back in the defensive third of your half, or defensive third of the field, it can be a dangerous situation. The attacker's pretty close to goal already. He hasn't had to make any of that effort to get the ball downfield. Kreegan trying to work that right wing unsuccessfully as the ball gets deflected out of bounds. He still got as the ball, actually. And he will try and dribble it in a little bit with Eto. No, dribbling back. He lobs it up in the air, looking for the far post. A little too close to the keeper. And the keeper comes out and makes a good ball handle.
We're going to see Kreegan move the ball upfield. That's going to be first game. No, it will be a throw-in. I thought the clock stopped. We're going to see Juan now, still in a stoppage time though. 90 minutes have passed. We're going to see if he can capitalize at least once more, get a goal under his belt for that second game, start himself off with a good momentum. To Eto in the box, great job by the defense of Kreegan, and he will take the first game home.
There it is, great play by Kreegan. He came right out of the gate and scored goals, Bruce. Good finishing, good passing in the attacking third. Yep, good passing in the attacking third. Juan started to launch a comeback. He definitely got back on the board, but it just wasn't enough to mount that, to surpass what Kreegan had already done to the game.
All right, now that we're warmed up, let's see if we can get going for a second match.
I was gonna wear my Barcelona, man. My Barcelona jersey. It would have been totally appropriate.
Yes, it would have been.
I thought it was gonna be too casual.
Teal or burgundy and red? Burgundy and navy. You got the home jersey or away?
Oh, burgundy and navy, man. I mean, the teal's okay, but the scarlet and navy is.
It is what
money.
it is.
It's money. It's a good look for me.
It's a good look. All good kinds. Is that going to get FIFA real start? All right, you restart real quick.
Jason Lake doing some videos.
Saw that. Mr. Lake presenting himself on stage. A little bit of video work.
Breathing down his player's neck.
Chat with him later.
Don't lose, Kreegan.
I see you.
You know, if Juan could come out of the gate on this, Bruce, and score some early goals and get up on Kreegan, and Kreegan would then be chasing it, I think it might get inside his head a little bit.
Definitely. It's all that mental game.
Yep. But Juan definitely has what it takes to be hanging in there in this matchup. We are completed the first map. Kreegan taking it 4-2. Get a little game restart here.
I think we're going to have some more free stuff after this, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. How much
All
free
day,
stuff do we
baby.
have?
Enough.
And
Juan is actually his nationality and his place of birth is Peru. He's been living in the States for a while.
All right.
Lives in Fairfax, as I mentioned. Very close to Washington, D.C. It's a suburb. So hopefully we can play some games in the future, me and him.
Indeed.
Kreegan's up in Jersey, so he's a little further away, about 3.5 hours, 4 hours. But who knows, maybe we'll get a little tournament going up at X3O.
Just exactly. Head down to the center. Setting it up here. Looks like we got a 4-4-2 on Juan's side, I believe. 4-4-2 for both players.
Are you guys same colors? Oh, you're red?
All right, so now Kreegan's
So
going
you
to be
switched.
teal. And Juan's going to be the red and navy.
Well, I got a quick minute. I want to plug Gears of War 2. First time you can get your hands on playable Gears of War 2 is over there, guys. The Samsung mobile booth. You can check out all of Samsung's hot phones. Some ones that aren't even released in the States yet. And right here in the middle, we've got the dust-off zone. Just a little while ago, you could face off against a pro gamer there, but they're giving away keyboards, t-shirts, dust-off quivers. It's a gaming knapsack that fits your keyboard properly. Just take a little survey over there in the dust-off zone, and you can spin the wheel and maybe win a prize.
All right, I believe we're ready to get this game going. We are going to see now, this is going to be Juan starting off the ball as they have switched colors. Juan making it up the right side of the field. Pretty open play right now, trying to force something up to the right, and he brings it back, playing very careful. No careless moves right now. He wants to make this game from the beginning his 100% best play. These guys are going to represent.
Looks like he's got 3 men in the back. What did you say this
Indeed,
formation was?
I think they're both playing a 4-4-2.
Yeah, Juan's going to want to control that possession. And that's going to be one of the keys to success for him. He was trying to do that there at the beginning. Sometimes there's just no stopping the Kreegan train from combination. Dangerous looking ball played to the far post. Henry was waiting on it. The goalkeeper got to it before him. And now here comes Juan charging back up the field. Nice ball placed to Eto. I don't know, I want to move forward with that maybe, but he passed it back. He's going to play the wing. Intercepted by Kreegan.
Kreegan's going to take it up now. Crossing, big cross to Eto. Through ball up to the field. It did not work. Juan will regain possession, passing it outside. There's that careful play. Looking towards the middle to go somewhere. Open it up a little bit. Trying to go to Eto, but he was on the back rung and just caught him on his heels. Wasn't able to get that sprint down and get to the ball. Back to Kreegan. He will start to move towards midfield. That offensive corner moving up. Eto breaking away from the offense. Henry there to capitalize. Great save by Juan. And they will still be in a dangerous spot. I believe that was offsides.
Great play by Kreegan.
That was
Look
awesome.
at the speed with which he broke down the wings and just crossed it straight in. He saw the guy breaking. Good anticipation. Great vision. And I just think his shot placement, I mean, it was a goalie. It was a good save. You know,
Definitely.
maybe he could have cut it back across the goal. I mean, you really got to tap that one in near post.
Yeah.
So, all done. Well done for Kreegan. I stumble over my words just a little bit. Just a little bit.
There's a few too many in there. You see Juan regaining control. Henry with a great tackle in midfield, grabbing the ball. Up to Eto. Eto waiting to capitalize on something, and he cannot. Great grab by Juan, and he will begin to play it out. Opening up the field, seeing what he has to play. Eto on the run. He does see it. He will try to play. Headed out by the Kreegan defense. And Kreegan on the run with Eto now. Into the box, all alone by himself. Great defensive play by Juan. He wasn't able to get back in there and steal the ball. Up to Juan now at midfield.
All right, Juan trying to control the ball, moves through the midfield quickly. There's that pass up to Eto. Kreegan's in the right position for that one. Right place, right time. Kreegan, good look there at Eto as in the striker spot, but intercepted by Juan. Juan's going to play it forward, back to Eto. The cross. Oh, he gets it in!
My.
Kreegan was in position to stop that cross, and somehow Juan got to it and put it in the back of the net. 1-0 is the score. Now when we're seeing what I talked about, Juan is out in the lead now. If Kreegan doesn't come back from this quick, it's going to start to settle in. I'm losing this.
Very much
slipping
so.
away. Of course, he's still got that
prediction.
third match, but we'll see whether Juan can pick up a little momentum.
Maybe we
here.
might even see that overtime again.
I think there was a little bit of luck involved with that goal, as there often is in soccer.
Indeed. Juan now grabbing ball. He is going to try to play it up just a little bit. Nope, towards the middle. Trying to spread the field. He is going to go towards the midfield now to Henry up top.
Nice dribbling.
Yes, very much. Henry breaking free of that one. Referee says play on. And we're going to see him moving up to the top of the box, possibly. Juan getting deflected there. Now to Eto. Kreegan trying to make a move here. Henry making a run. As I said, Henry has that power before, and he can just power through multiple people if you get the right touch on the ball. Useless there, and we're going to see Juan with the ball at midfield again. Great play by both players so far. They're really playing strong, not showing any signs of flaws. The plays have been miraculous that they're making, and they're deserving the goals that they're getting.
Juan's doing pretty well now. He's trying to control that possession. Pushing into the box. He's been on the attack in the opponent's attacking third for the last few minutes of game time. But Kreegan's been coming back strong. Keep pushing and pressing forward. You know, he's still got those dangerous balls. He just needs to get that right combination in the attacking third. He's able to move it through the midfield fairly easily. Just needs to make it all work together. As Juan takes the ball back, leading it with Henry. Not really much support. Plays it forward to Eto. Can they work a little 1-2-1-2 action? He's going to play it out to the wings. That's Messi. That's one of the fastest players in the game. Eto taking it back to the top of the box. Can he curl a shot in? He goes for the cross, and it rolls out of bounds.
May have been deflected. We're going to have to see here in a second. Yes, it was, and it will be a goal or a corner kick. The goalie's hand punches it out. Nobody there to receive. It will be a rundown for the ball. Juan grabbing it. Great job by Kreegan, stopping the momentum of that play, and it will be a throw-in for Juan right there. See what he chooses to do here. Juan trying to capitalize on another goal, being this close. Could go out for another corner, but he saves it in. Gets the speed into the box. A pass that he may not needed to do. And he did almost get a shot to the left side of that goal.
Whips at the far post. Nice dribbling into the box. He juked out a defender. And Juan's playing really well so far this half. Kreegan's been on his back foot, I would say, for the latter part of the second half. Maybe he can come back and even it up before halftime. That would be big for him. Maybe he just holds off the second half, or maybe he holds off to the next match entirely. But right now, Juan takes the touch in front of the goal. He puts it in.
Unlucky.
It's 2-0 for Juan.
That's what it is. That's a great follow-up right there by Juan, having those two guys up front in the 4-4-2, and Henry just capitalizing on that goal. Now 2-0, almost at the halftime. One of the best times to score on your opponent. Breaks down the mentality, and it puts them in that second half is, I got to score, so they try different things. The game kind of gets messed up, but we'll see how Kreegan takes this coming into the second half.
Yeah, we're approaching the end of the first half here. I think overall, Juan's been pressing forward. You know, he took that loss. maybe a little harshly in the last game, and the pendulum's swinging back towards him. And we may see a third matchup between these two. I'm sure Kreegan doesn't want it. And he's going to want to come back as soon as he can. Here we go, pressing forward on the attack. Henri plays it forward.
There it is.
There it is. The goal by Eto. And Kreegan will get himself back on the board. 2-1 is the score. We've seen 2 goals in like the last 5 minutes of the first half.
Exactly. It's 2 minutes of stoppage time to go, so we're going to see how these guys fare within the stoppage time. Kreegan already making very good use of it. Juan almost getting another goal by getting 3 players in the box, and that will be the 2 minutes of stoppage. We're going to second half now. We're going to see Kreegan starting off with it. Deflection there. It's still going to be a Kreegan ball. He will be able to gather this up fairly easily, and a bad touch will actually put him in a position for Juan's corner. Good cross in here. Let's see if they can do it. Nope. Kreegan now taking it up top with Eto. Henri making a very fast run, one-on-one.
He's trying to dodge the last defender. Henri at the top of the box. Juan takes it back. Playing a little defense here. Juan moves into the middle third. Plays the ball forward over the top of Eto's head. Here's the cross. Nobody on the end of it. And Kreegan will get the ball back. Quick passes, 1-2, 1-2 there from Kreegan. Nothing doing on the end, just Henri on his own. Not much you can do with the lone striker.
Exactly. It helps to have those 2 guys. I usually play 3 up front. I'm very big on using wings and dribbling in, as we were talking about before, actually, on the ride over here. Use those guys on the outside, pinch them in. You can either dump it, which is kind of careless because the goalie can get it, or you dribble it in, as you said, as they really do. Figure out where your guy is in that box, play it back up top, capitalize on the goal. We're going to see Kreegan punting this one out. Juan now with the ball, trying to make something happen. Playing it up to Eto, outside to Messi. Messi with a cross in, a shot actually off the fingertips of the goalie. That was definitely a good enough shot to make him attempt to dive for it. And we're going to see a corner kick here. Not being able to do anything with it, and it's going to be a chase down for the ball. Kreegan trying to capitalize, and he will get the throw in off of this.
Kreegan getting the ball up in the attack. He's got to make something with this throw. He throws it back, or I guess forward now. And Henri playing in the wings, a little confusion there, running into his teammate. Loses the ball to Juan. Juan bringing it up with Eto, plays Henri, looks back to Ronaldinho, breaking on the wing. Tries to bounce it back to Henri, but there was a defender in the way. Forcing it a little bit too much. Juan still in control of the ball, maintaining possession. Eto in the midfield, plays it to the wing, that's Messi. Messi's speed on the wings is very crucial in this game. It can help you out a lot. But that last cross to Henri couldn't get it done.
Almost taking that, and as you said before, we can almost see that 2-1 setting in that he's down. Kreegan's trying a few more different things, seeing if they work here and there. Probably going to revert back to his old strategy of the first game. But we're going to see him playing a little bit more forced into the middle, as you were saying, and he's just not working out for him. Moving up the ball now to receive will be Kreegan. Kreegan playing it out. He is going to chip to Eto a little too deep, and it will go to the goalie. Easy pickup by Juan there, and he will start to play it out. Safe throw to the ground, allowing him to work the ball where he wants it. Beautiful move there. I believe that's Eto. Eto now with the ball to Henri. Henri in the box. Could Kreegan capitalize? And it's a great save by Juan's goalie.
Amazing dribbling there by Kreegan. He dodges completely around that defender. Perfect timing with the sticks. But just waited a little bit too long to get that shot off. Maybe one touch too many. Couldn't get it done. That could have been it, though. The tie game right there. 20 minutes left. And Juan is still in the lead.
Could see this going to that third game.
There is a possibility. If Juan wins, we will play a third tie-breaking game. And right now, Juan with the ball, playing that right wing. I think it was out off Kreegan. I think it might be Juan's ball here. Yes, it is.
Indeed.
Let's see what he decides to do. Juan going from right to left on the screen.
Here it is, Ronaldinho in the middle, passes it off to Deco. Deco trying to work something with it. Juan here using all of his players in the midfield to rotate that ball around, cause Kreegan's players to move out of position. That's when you make that through ball to the run. And there it is, to Henri. Henri gets a touch on it. Eto there to receive. the ball just rolling around in the midfield. Juan will be able to come up with it now. Using Ronaldinho on that wing. He is going to pass it up to Abidal. Abidal keeping it to the line. We could see a cross in here pretty soon. Trying to beat the player, and he does get by him. Going to be a huge cross here. Going up, Eto there to receive at the top of the box. And great job by Kreegan's defense getting up and over the header to Eto up front. Could the goalie get there? And he does. Still dangerous right now, and the goalie's out. Could Kreegan cap? No. Great defense by Juan.
Some crazy back and forth going on, and Kreegan has just been trying to get back in it. In the second half, here's a nice ball through to Henry. Is he gonna shoot? He passes it. Goal for Kreegan! It's all tied up at 2 goals apiece. And just like that, Kreegan is back in the game, baby.
Yeah, the momentum has just totally shifted. We're even all at 2-2, and the game is almost over. That was the best spot that Kreegan could have scored a goal. Really not a lot of time left in the match. We're gonna have a little bit of stoppage time, and we'll probably see this going to overtime. And I wouldn't mind seeing some PKs, I'll tell you that. Got a offsides kick here going out by Juan.
Come on, PKs are a lame way to decide a game that's this good.
This is true. Juan now controlling the ball with Eto in the midfield, passes it to Deco. Kreegan trying to work the ball back up.
Juan returning, gets the possession back. Kreegan on the attack, playing the left wing. Eto's there. Will he cut it back or cross it? He tries to lob it in, too close to the keeper. Henry's waiting, but Pinto gets his hands on it, and he's gonna send it downfield. Juan recovering it. Henry. Ronaldinho breaking on the wings. Did I think a deflection? I couldn't see.
I think it was just a little too much on the chip. Actually, yeah, you're right. It was a deflection. It's going to be a throw-in for Juan.
He's got Messi right in front of him, or Deco. Juan plays it back to Ronaldinho, sends the cross in. Pinto's there. His cross has been too close to the keeper.
50-50 ball to the middle. We'll see Juan receive that one. Kreegan right on his heels. Juan will play it back to his supporting defense and try to make the run downfield. Good give and go, or overlap rather, by his players there. Henry with the ball in the middle. Eto making a run. A great ball to Eto. Does not offsides. Will be one-on-one with the keeper. A little angle. His angle is off on this one, and he tries to dribble into the middle. Could have had that first touch towards the keeper, but the player was just on his left side, and he could not do the cut. Still has a chance to capitalize here on a goal. Deflected out by Juan. Will ruin that chance. We'll now see him going towards Kreegan's side to Ronaldinho on the outside. Oh, this is a great play. Too far out to the pass. He had Eto right next to him on his shoulder, and we're going to see if Henry can get this in the box. It does not happen. Juan still in control, giving the possession to Kreegan, and they will be heading towards Juan's goal now.
90th minute here, Bruce, and it looks like Kreegan is making that final push to try and get it in the bag, but Juan takes the ball back, and we will send it to extra minutes.
Any goal here would put it out of overtime. 2-2. Kreegan versus Juan here, playing for the WCG team spot. Represent USA in Germany at the grand finals. Who is going to take this one home to get that step closer? Great job by Juan there. Playing very aggressive now. Knows he needs to move quick, trying to work the ball up the field. Players are open and making runs. Where will he decide to go? A good heel ball right to, I believe that was Messi. Could be wrong.
Kreegan passes it away, right back to Juan. Moving down the right wing. That's Deco. And Kreegan's gonna recover it. Eto breaking. Nice 1-2 there. Back to Henry. Eto's still there, floating at the top of the box. Can he get that ball to him? Yes, he will. Oh, nice defense there by Messi. And Juan will get that ball back. Great play by Kreegan. Good defense. Better defense by Juan.
Indeed, he's going into the goal a little too far. Henry was not there to get a head on it. Went right over him. Kreegan will gain control of the ball with Messi in the midfield. To Henry. Henry with a huge run. Can he get in there? Ball's going towards the goal. Eto was not there to help capitalize, and Kreegan will miss out on an easy goal. Possibly to get it later. We'll see if Juan can also get one. Puts this game 3-2. This is not sudden death, so they will be able to play this overtime out.
All right, Kreegan back on the attack now. Gonna maintain possession even through some rough tackles there. Here you see his right back pushing up to the midfield, bringing the defenders forward here a little bit. Silvino plays it to Messi on the wing, left wing, can't get the cross off. Deflection off the defender. Messi gets it back, but Juan gets the better of him and re-intercepts the ball.
Juan making his move now, trying to get back into that offensive run. Making it here, Henry to receive at the top of the box, and a pass into the defender's legs will deflect off, and that is your first halftime. Or second, overtime half, rather. Kreegan starting off with the ball in the second overtime. Going towards the goal, gets through with the ball, and he pokes it just wide with his toe with Eto. Going to be a goal kick for Juan.
I mean, it's been a toss-up pretty much in this extra time.
Yeah, it has. Possession is 50-50.
Yeah, Kreegan's come pretty close a couple times, putting it away. But Juan has been right there, ready to go. Collecting the ball, keeping it safe. Not too much time left on the clock. I don't want to see this one go to PKs. And Kreegan's going to take the ball back in the attacking third. He's got Eto waiting for Henry to come forward. He plays it behind him. Henry will get that ball. Pressing into the box. Top of the box now. Back to the wing. Is he going to go for the cross? He'll try it. Eto's there. Oh! Almost celebrated too early there, Kreegan.
Actual header we've seen go at the goal. Usually the goalie grabs that, but there's that chance I was talking about where the goalie stays in the box because you have so much curve on the ball. And Eto was almost able to capitalize on a goal there, putting Kreegan up and possibly for the win.
All right, Kreegan moving into the attack again now, finds Henry. Can he thread it through? Henry at the goal! Near post shot saved by Pinto.
Great try there by Kreegan, and again, he will go for another offensive run. Henry to beat this outside player. Ball's in the open. Could he have the lob cross? Splitting the D and almost getting through. That would have been a great play by Kreegan, reading the defenders of Juan's Barcelona team. Juan will receive and begin to play back towards Kreegan's goal.
Juan's going to try and maintain possession now. Kreegan's very aggressive on defense. And he's really trying to push it in. Oh, there! Juan will take it. And it's not over yet. Kreegan can still come back. 3-2 is the score. If Juan wins, we go to a third map.
Oh, wow.
It's been a crazy battle so far.
Indeed. Did not see that coming either. That's no way that you want to lose. And right as he enters the 18, they call the second half of overtime. Oh, no, they don't. It's going to be an offsides kick. Oh. There was 6 seconds left. We have stoppage time. It didn't say how much. Probably about a minute. Can Kreegan capitalize?
Juan maintaining possession now.
Indeed.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Another one. 4-2.
Solidifying that one.
Nicely played by Juan.
So these guys are going to be going to a third match. Going to see if they can bring it up to date and get this play in. Who's going to be the WCG? Who's going to be the next step closer to representing United States at the WCG Grand Finals? We're going to get this one saved and be done with it.
Kreegan, I believe, is still undefeated in the tournament so far. Yes, still undefeated. He's lost one matchup to Juan, but he hasn't lost one overall match yet. So if he does lose, this would be his first loss. And I don't think it would put him out of the tournament.
Lower to upper? Yeah.
Kreegan was Team USA last year for FIFA. Represented us at the national or the global finals in Seattle. Some tough competition there, Bruce. Delphine, the Schellhauser twins, Hero from Germany. Great FIFA players. But it's always an honor to represent Team USA and compete internationally. I don't think either of those players, they were in the finals, Delphine and Schellhauser, are in the tournament again this year. I don't think they qualified in their countries.
That's just
Pretty sure that's right.
Shows you what the competitive gaming scene of FIFA has to offer. You know, some people get knocked out, some new people come into the light, and that's what we're seeing here today.
That's for
sure.
sure.
Juan playing against Kreegan, as you said. previous representative for the WCG. Looks like we're going to see that 4-4-2 again. What color are you guys changing up, or are you staying the same? You teal now?
Teal. I'm teal.
Making some changes to the roster, moving people around.
Doing a little man marking here.
Getting serious about this one. Let's see how they play it. Crushing them.
All right, we are just about ready to get started here. Kreegan in red and blue versus Juan over there in teal. We are at 1 apiece, so whoever wins this will win the matchup. It's been a pretty contentious. First game, Kreegan won 4-2. Second game, Juan won 4-2 in extra time. Needed a little bit of extra time, sure, why not?
Kreegan moving up with the cross in. Can it be another one? No. Goalie grab. Could have a change here. Little fix of the camera. Pinto will play it to the feet. Juan playing very careful. Ronaldinho now receiving the ball at midfield. Backing it up to his defense. Now spreading the field, switching it up. Tries to play that ball to Henry, not getting the ball in the 50-50 header, and it will go back to Kreegan. Kreegan now not outside with Henry. Henry one-on-one with the goalie. A rip will go right into his hands, and he will not be able to capitalize on the rebound. Great try there by Kreegan.
That's rough, dude. We were talking about it. On those one-on-ones, you got to put it away. Like, you know the keeper's going to come out. Chip it if you have to when the keeper comes out that fast. Great pass to thread the needle for Kreegan. Perfectly timed, so it wasn't offsides, even though it may have looked that. But we'll see. These are two very talented FIFA players here. Kreegan starting it off pretty strong in this match.
Juan with control. Working slowly up. Pass right, Kreegan. Good read there. He read that player for the whole time. Juan was dribbling up the field. Kreegan getting in the mentality and head of Juan right now. Will it prove useful? Juan with a huge boot downfield. Kreegan will regain. There's Henry again to capitalize at the top of the 18. The 1-1. Ah, too many defenders got him in time, and he was not able to get a clean shot off. Great save by Juan. Juan plays it upfield. Kreegan gaining possession to Eto. Eto to Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho tries to play it to Henry, but a good defensive positioning there by Juan's team will win him possession of the ball, and they'll be starting to move it towards Kreegan's side around midfield.
Now Juan coming up into the attack. Ball's with Kreegan again. Plays to Henry and back to Eto. Back and forth very quickly here. Possession's changing hands quite rapidly. Henry gonna collect it here for Kreegan. Plays it to the wing. That's Messi. Looks at the far post, but can't get it there. A little bit off mark.
Trying to play it up. Juan now moving the ball pretty well. Getting stuffed by two defenders. And Kreegan's right there. Kreegan is all over the ball today. He's going to try to play it up to Eto. Eto gets himself onsides and then tries to run. He was still on the back pedal for the onsides. Tried to go for the ball, and he just wasn't able to get it. We can see Deco working the ball in the middle to Turiella. Turiella seeing Eto up front. Does he have enough time? No, he runs in the back of the Kreegan's player. Kreegan will easily pick this one up to start the play off again towards Juan's goal. Good play there. Kreegan there to meet Henry with a bad touch, and it just goes right back to Juan. Juan will now start to play the ball out carefully, using those outside wings, keeping it away from the middle where Kreegan is very dangerous. Eto with a grab there and trying to capitalize on Henry, but possession change will happen again. Now Juan to his midfield, and he's going to play it back for support.
Juan's pacing himself now, taking time to control possession a little bit, control the tempo of the game. Kreegan's going to get the ball back quickly, though, on a bad pass from Juan. Plays it forward to Henry. Defenders there waiting. And Juan's going to send that long ball forward, easily recovered by Puyol. Kreegan now moving to the midfield with Eto. He looks for Henry. Gets it there. Ooh, he was almost broke past the defender.
Ooh.
Oh, ouch.
Oh.
and Kreegan making it almost inside the box, but can't quite get there.
He ran into a
Defenders
brick
were
wall.
waiting for him, yeah.
Good play to Juan and Henri.
Great save.
Very much so. Kreegan seeing that coming, pushed his goalie out. Goalie was able to close that angle and not even give Juan a shot. Now to Eto at the top of the box. Eto getting swarmed by 4. Just comes out with the ball. Pass to Henri. Henri with a ripping shot to the goal and a good save by Juan's goalie. Pinto coming up huge on that one for him. And they will begin to play the ball out. Juan now moving up with an offensive run. Could he grab this ball? Henri almost grabbed that one. Good header by Kreegan's defense. And it will now start to be played. Eto. Henri with that piercing run. He's going to try to get through. Great defensive move there by Juan.
All right, Juan picking the ball back up. Long ball over the top of the head of Eto. Eto breaking on his own on the right wing. Tries to cross it in for Henri. Can't quite get it there. Henri recovers the ball from the defender. And now it's Torreya trying to push to the top of the box. This is the final match between these two guys. Score is 0-0. Going into the end of the first half. Been very contentious. Been a defensive battle, really, Bruce. And great goalkeeping from both of the players. Good use of the pulling out of the goalkeeper that we've seen from Kreegan in the last shot, and Juan as well.
Very much so.
On the
This
far
is where
post
you
cross.
really need to pull out the tricks. There it is inside the box and a
There.
rip to the left side of the net.
Goal for Kreegan!
Kreegan will put it home and give himself something to sit on now. Can't get off his toes though. He knows that Juan is right on his heels and he's ready to score goals just like Kreegan did. They both played a 4-2 match. So this is anybody's game still at the end of the first half.
Yeah, Kreegan deserved that goal. We saw him in a previous attack, set up another nice one. He crossed it all the way to the far post and ripped a shot, one-touch shot. He should have maybe scored there, so I think he definitely deserved that goal. It was nicely done. Let's see whether he can get some more points on the board before the half. Bringing it in with Eto, careless cross, and nobody there waiting for it. 45th minute, there we go. End of the first half, 1-0 is the score in favor of Kreegan. This is the final of a best of 3 between these two. Kreegan taking the first one, 4-2. Juan taking the second one, 4-2. And Juan is in the teal, of course. Kreegan will be in the red and blue jerseys, both playing Barcelona. Juan sends the long ball in, the cross. Henri dribbles it up a little bit, passes it off, takes a shot, but deflected off the defender.
Almost. Kreegan regaining possession now with Henri to Eto. Eto on a great run here. Could capitalize on a goal for Kreegan, putting him up 2. Great dribble and split of the defense by Kreegan. Juan did not see that one coming, almost got a goal out of it. And Kreegan will now use Ronaldinho on the outside, totally burning a player, breaking his ankles, and he will try to now cross into the box, which he capitalized once before.
Ooh.
And he will not be able to again. Good out by the defense, or shot rather.
Yeah, punch from the keeper, but the keeper was a little out of position, and if Kreegan had that shot aimed a little bit better, that could have been another goal. All in his own, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Kreegan puts it away. Goal number 2 for Kreegan. And just like that, he's going to put himself out front. Nice little cushion in between him and Juan, but we know Juan's got it in him to come back here. So let's see whether he's feisty enough to take it back against Kreegan, the USA champion from last year.
I don't know. That's a big dish to put in front of somebody. We're going to see Juan, though, doing his best. Offensive run here. Good stuff by Kreegan. He will get the stick on that to Henri. Now to Eto. Henri and Eto with 4 players in front of them. Can they capitalize here? Great pass to Henri, dumping it to the outside. He will be looking for Eto and Messi in the middle. Not going to happen. Good defensive work by Juan, and he will regain possession. Henri starting to move up a little bit here. Pass to the outside. Silvino going all the way up top. Looks like Juan's going to try to dump this one into the goal. As he does, a little too close to the keeper. Juan tries there to capitalize, but it will not happen. Pinto to play the ball out for Juan's side.
I like to see Juan putting the ball on the ground for the keeper and then lobbing it up. That's good. You can get it more accurate that way. You can get it a little bit further too if you run. Kreegan 1-on-1. Can he get a third?
Oh,
Off
Bernardi
the crossbar and in. Kreegan with the hat trick. And that just might do it for Juan. He's going to have to start scoring soon if he wants to get 3 more.
Very much
And
so.
tie it up.
Definitely on the offense right now. Kreegan feeling very good about his game, confident about his players. Been making very good runs all game, and his eyes are open to the whole field, so he's not just trying to pressure it through. We saw him work up there with Henri, and he's doing a great job. Eric in the box. Eto to capitalize again, and he does get the sliding goal in. That'll be 1 for Juan, a little bit of kick for him under his belt, and he will have to get 2 more to bring himself back into this one.
62nd minute, still plenty of time. Juan got his start off, and he's gaining some momentum, obviously, with that goal. Let's see whether Kreegan can keep the pendulum swung his way. It is right now. It's maybe starting a little bit to go back towards Juan here. But Kreegan in the attack, bringing it up with Eto. His dribbling skills have been superb this game. His shooting even better. And he's put him away 3-1 in favor of Kreegan from the Los Angeles Complexity.
Good try for a cross in there by Kreegan. It's going to be a kick out by Juan. 50-50 ball in the middle, won by Henry for Juan. We'll play it back to Henry. Great crisp pass there. Sees Eto up top. Waits a little too long. He had definitely an open player there. Could have gone for a shot, but he will not try it. It's going to be backing up. Now trying to use some support, dribbling a little too much. Trying to get the ball off, and Kreegan will just push it out real quick. It's going to be a throw-in for Juan, I believe, yes. Eto there to receive, also with one other. There will be Deco there. Not too many players in the middle. They're waiting for the cross here. Back up top, it's going to be Turiea.
And Kreegan will recollect the ball. Dangerous throw in there for Juan. Kreegan's going to have to try and finish this one out strong. I mean, 3-1 is a good, I mean, he's got 2-goal advantage, but, you know, that can be gone in 2 seconds. There's 20 minutes left to play in game time here in the match, and anything can happen, really. Juan's really been on the offensive here. He's really pressing forward. He had a couple nice maneuvers in that last attack that he made, and we'll have to see what happens. Kreegan going to launch a nice ball right over the top of Eto. Played safely back to the keeper by Juan. Ooh. But Eto's going to recollect that ball. Can he cut back into the box? He's going to play the wings, go for the cross. There it is, the cross. Henry is there. The shot.
Oh.
Open net, pretty much.
Unlucky.
Couldn't bend it down. If he shot it at that near post, almost certainly would have been a goal.
Indeed. Trying to get that shot off fast, though. It was still bouncing on the ground, so he tried to take it up. We're going to see Henry going for the ball.
Too much.
Henry does win it, and Eto will be there to capitalize straight over the goal.
Looked like a mistake from Kreegan. He was ready to come all the way out.
Kreegan sighing, looking up at the ceiling. He knew something bad happened there, and he's not going to let it happen again. Juan trying to make another offensive run here, going outside, passes a little too early, trying to force it through. Kreegan plays it safe to his goalie and will throw it out to midfield. Yes, that's to Henry. Henry now to Eto.
Tried to force it through 2 defenders there. Not going to happen. Juan's still staying in this. Plays it to Henry. He's in the one-on-one. Oh! Kick save from the keeper. And Juan could have brought himself back in it right there, but as time ticks by, 2 goals seems even bigger and bigger of a challenge to meet right now. And Kreegan is keeping chomping at the bit as well. Long ball forward right over the top of the head of Chevy. And Juan's going to get the ball back here, Bruce.
Indeed. Gaining the ball in midfield. Juan did have it. Change of possession goes to Kreegan. Henry now getting onside for that through ball. It was a little off time, but he tried to get back. You can't do much about that. Kreegan saw that he was offsides and knew not to play it to him. Kind of waited through Henry's time off, and it wasn't able to get that ball. Now, and his second attempt here. Can he go into it? Niesto with the ball. Trying to get into Eto, covered by 2 people. And they will regain possession of the ball up to Eto for Juan. Back to his goalie. Kreegan now trying to play something, caress the ball around. Play it careful to Henry. Henry and Eto with the run. Out to Messi on the wings. Like you said, Messi has that speed, so we could see something produced here. And it's going to be a throw-in for Kreegan.
Throwing in the attacking position here for Kreegan. Not going to go for that long throw into the box. Sometimes that's what I like to do, but he's going to go for the short throw instead. Maybe the cross into the box. He's going to recollect it again. Another throw in here. Passing it back up to the top corner, and then offsides to Henry. So it will be Juan's ball with a throw-in, or a kick.
Good attempt there, good attempt. It's going to be Kreegan sitting at 3-1, 3-1 right now. Kreegan on top, Juan following closely behind.
Very little time left on the clock here. Kreegan's going to send a dangerous cross, dangerous-looking cross, I should say, as it was a little too close to the keeper. And 2 minutes of injury time will be added. Kreegan with a 2-goal lead right now. If he wins this, he wins the matchup. And he will remain undefeated in the competition thus far. Just trying to hold it out now. Kreegan's playing steady, maintaining possession, and trying to play forward, I guess, a little bit to keep Juan from getting too close to his half of the field. Don't want to stick around in your half or play too much in the midfield, but keep pressing an attack. And he's going to send a cross in to the near post. Can't quite get there. The goalie makes it just before him. And there's got to be very little time left on the clock. Long ball over the top to Henry. Is Pinto going to get it? Ooh. Yes, he will. Looked dangerous for a minute there, but still, it'll be hard to score 2 goals in this little amount of time. And Pizza will boot it out for Juan. It just
there
won't
it
be
is.
enough.
There
And
it
Kreegan wins. Remains undefeated
hear it
in the
for both of these
competition.
guys.
He's well on his way to represent Team USA in Germany this year. And a great matchup from both of these guys. Thank you both for playing. Up next, we've got X3O versus Frag Dominant. So stick around. We will be right back.